Stanley Steamer.
Whoa, there's...
And around she goes,
There we go.
into Kenseth.
Man. Oh, gosh.
Up in the air and into the wall hard.
Man, Kenseth. Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was...
I am not believing that.
Cord gets disconnected.
She hit him in the right front. And when that happened, just got air underneath the car.
Is anybody left in this race?
Let's watch from the Goodyear aerial coverage, and you'll see several things.
Loose early on in this race, but they did settle down.
That's straight away.
48
A big hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning.
Upside down. Busher. Oh, man.
Chris Busher on his lid and lands back on his wheels. Caution.
Oh, man.
Now McMurray in the one, the red car, comes up, just brushes off to Dillon.
Turns him into the 35.
And Dillon gets into Gilliland. Joey Logano turned the 48. And Busher goes for a big tumble.
I didn't think that.
The white flag is out.
They're going to
Sauter
crash.
with a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down.
And Yaley and Stenhouse thought he could squeeze by on the next to the wall, and he just couldn't make it. And this kid's ugly. Watch this thing.
Right on top of Ryan Newman.
Hadn't Ryan Newman had cars on top of him before here?
I think the 2009 race.
I think you're right.
Pretty to the outside.
Actually, Matt Kenseth in the 20 looks like he kicked up into Joey Logano in the 22 that turned him sideways.
Trevor Bayne, the 21, looked to me, Larry, like he was going to bump draft. Got him going. A lot of different looks.
A piece of that 48, a lot like happened in the Unlimited. Looked like Jimmy's car just got loose and spun.
Look at Clint Boyer in that 15 car get up in the air.
Thing went all, it did a 360. Unbelievable.
Did a barrel roll and came right back down on its wheels.
And he'll cross the start-finish line because it goes all the way across the infield.
To qualify for his pilot's license right here.
Middle's open. We're upside down. Nothing else is going to hit you. Stay buckled in. Stay buckled in.
Case Kane, it goes sideways. Joey Logano nowhere to go. Clint
half the
Boyer
field
through
is
the grass. The big one at Daytona has happened at lap 97.
That is the huge one at Daytona.
Justin Allgaier.
Oh, the 18 gets on its roof.
Kyle Busch rolls upside down.
And gets kind of stuck in the middle there and comes across the Ford's bumper. As he does, he spins back in, gets the 3 airborne, and he just gets projected off the other cars right up into the fence.
Whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Last second and picks up. He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no. He turns him. No.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh, Brad Keselowski won this race.
Take another look.
That's Jeb in the black truck.
Being pushed by Miguel Paludo. He got pushed sideways into Kyle Busch. That sends Busch sideways. Dakota Armstrong in the 60 was able to stay clear up high.
Watch Paludo flip over when Kyle gets on the right rear of his truck.
See David Starr go by. Chris Fontaine going by. Justin Lofton in the 6 truck. There's Clay Greenfield in the 68. John West Townley in the 7 going by on the inside.
Oh, there they go. Hornaday goes around. The Ray Karthikeyan almost upside down, and he does go on his hood as Ron Hornaday.
There just wasn't any way.
Hornaday rolls again in turn number 1.
Motion here. You see, he looks like he hits him pretty square, but it looks like his bumper rides up underneath the back bumper of Chad Chaffin, and that may be why it turned him around. It might have picked the rear wheels off the ground, Michael. And then all 4 wheels.
Why?
Here's the 4 got into the back of Ward Burton, I believe.
And then Burton's 22 got into Stewart. And everybody scrambles.
That car is taking a whale of a ride, that 20 car is. It's getting hit, it's upside down, it's hit on its roof, it's on fire.
And trouble in the middle of the pack.
Drew Landauer there is involved. Oh, 14 goes over there.
Matt Levine on his lid in the 14 car. The second one is actually the restart line, and the bottom line, Parker, goes, but the top line, which is the control line, really doesn't.
Yeah, I gotta think Partridge maybe jumped a little bit. Gillen was caught off guard. When you see what happens here is that when they have that bottleneck, the 54 gets turned by the 14 Levine, and then
Morgan Shepherd led this race. He has led it today. He finished 13th. He said it was that win.
Oh, trouble! Out of control goes Kansas.
Over on his roof.
Get back on the wheels.
Restrictor plate racing. Less than a dozen people. Oh, and we've got trouble on the track, and it's Kyle Busch upside down. Big time crash. Kyle Busch goes upside down and rolls down across on his roof here on lap 26. Cars comes back over, and now side over side barrel rolls.
Spencer is second. They come through the tri-oval. Checkered is waving. Ernie Evans wins, and Rusty spins and gets airborne. And flips wildly right at the start-finish line. Very reminiscent of his accident at Daytona.
One away. A while ago, we saw Jarrett and Earnhardt were capable of pull away a little bit. They're trying to break again. Trouble behind. Rusty Wallace is turning over.
Rusty Wallace, 20 feet in the air, spinning, crashing.
Well, I'll tell you, when they're running that close together, jockeying around position, you just know that things like this are going to happen.
Holy car back in the front of the field. Oh, and Scott Riggs on his roof. Oh, Riggs. Man, there's been a lot of cars getting on the roof lately.
Alan Kulwicki leading this.
Oh,
look at Earnhardt.
got sideways. Somebody looks like made some contact.
Uh-oh, we've got a problem.
Contact here. Sure, Darrell Waltrip is still running. Waltrip car gets on his roof and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch.
Well, there's Nick
Right
car
up
back.
over
Right up over
Musgrave.
him, yeah. And he gets hit by, it looks like the 41 car of Phil Parsons. Watch top of your screen. The green and black car, that's Barry Fitzgerald. It gets a little bit loose, slides off the racetrack and just turns around backwards the wrong way.
These cars they're the way they're set up. When they go on the left side like that, it's just almost they turn over. It's the way the cars are set up.
Tough break for him getting shuffled back there, but that's what happens when you get Frank Kimmel.
Joey Miller slides, and we heard smoke coming out of the two-car Gailey. So we're racing to the checkered flag. Oh, we got Todd Cleaver on the road.
Oh, we got cars everywhere. 20 cars.
Coming to the checkered flag yellow. Who's going to get here first? Oh, we've got Cleaver flipping down the back straightaway. He lands on all four wheels. More trouble on the back straightaway.
Oh, the 49 car, Dan Shaver, engulfed in flames.
As caution on the speedway, heavy impact. Car number 80 and one car tumbling end over end out of turn 4 as contact continues.
On the outside in car number 94,
and
there's
you
the
see
red car.
Hudspeth loses control, goes up the racetrack, hits the wall. Oh, and then it's the 24 car that tumbled over.
Yeah, Hudspeth tumbles. He gets tagged from behind by the 80 car. That is John Gill. 80 comes across. He gets hit from the side by Whittemore. Whittemore is tagged from behind. And here is Billy Thomas, a 22 car involved. And then cars began to slip and slide and beat and bang on both the inside and outside contact there at all.
Take a look. There we see, looks like he tries to drive under those two cars and gets back end out, comes along, the roof flaps do come up, keeps the car on the ground, and bam! He slams in the inside wall. Now the car's going to turn about 90 degrees, backs in the fence, and it will start. The rear tire comes off, knocks the rear tire off. He gets under the car and kind of wants to flip the car over. It does flip it over. Now here will come Del McCower in the zero and
Right side of your screen.
It slide into that car.
Wow. Coward's car number 0 hitting the car from underneath.
Check this out. While battling for second on lap 196, Montgomery collides with Mike Langston heading into turn 1. The wreck takes out the majority of the top 6, except Frank Kimmel, who gets the Houdini Award tonight.
Kevin Swindell on the 55. Oh, got a spinner.
Already the 52 of Chad Boat gets hit upside down as they slide down the backstretch.
It was Lofton that got into the side of that 52. And there's no! Steve Griffin for that horrible crash. And fire on the racetrack. Serious injury.
It is a magnificent chess game that is being played here. Oh, trouble! Ricky Rudd slamming toward the wall. Crashing, rolling over, side over side.
Rusty gets out of the way now, top 50.
He's upside down. Into the guardrail. Side over side. End over end.
Glenn, the race has been stopped. We've had a serious crash over in turn number 5. And here is a replay of what happened. J.D. McDuffie and Jimmy Means involved. This is McDuffie, the wheel already off the car, sliding off the track into the grass. He makes hard contact with that tire barrier in turn number 5. Then the car overturns. Meanwhile, Jimmy Means also slides into the tire barrier. His car stays upright, but Means, or rather Park New York for the lead. The car gets a bit loose on Everett and then comes around. Behind him, drivers take evasive action. In one of the strangest accidents we've ever witnessed, Neil Cannell gets up and into Gary Batson, whose car rides along the top of the wall. And fuel spilling from the cars ignited. Cannell was able to scramble out of his car and away to safety. Sadly, 40-year-old Gary Batson, the driver of car number 96, was badly burned, transported to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and succumbed to injuries.
Yeah, just on the inside of Brandon.
Oh, look out!
Trouble.
Oh, and upside down is Earnhardt. This is going to be a
big
mess.
spin behind us, waving.
The 33 of Harvick, Joey Logano involved. More cars still spinning in this.
It looks like Tony Stewart forces Allmendinger upside down.
Boy, and that. Thank goodness the safer barriers on that inside wall.
Yeah, and we've seen in past that when something.
Take a look here what happens. He's right now, he's racing in the 4th position. He looks to the inside of Todd Bodine. Todd comes down the hill, forces him to the inside. The air gets underneath the truck, turns it over. One revolution. And then crash. Well, Rusty got through it. Here we go. Harvick slides up in front of traffic. Cars upside down, cars everywhere. Come on. And turn 4 is Calamity Corner 1.
Greg Biffle, the 16 car that triggered all this.
I believe, watch it, see if it's Harvick's car. Oh, no, it's the 22 car.
Scott Wimmer.
Look at him, just spinning around. He got up on his nose and come back down on his wheels.
Mendes on those pit stops. Denny Hamlin took 2 tires that time, while Nemechek took 4 as Nemechek goes by Hamlin, or tries to.
Oh, not going to work. It's not going to work. Here we go again, boys.
And up and over goes Casey Mears.
What a day. I don't think I've ever seen I've been coming here for 30 years. I've never seen a day like this.
That was ugly. Hamlin got turned. Oh, we got trouble coming off of 2 already.
Matt Kenseth is around, a hard hit. Kenseth took a hard hit.
Oh, it's somebody on their head.
Donnie Nuremberg in 52 goes tumbling down the backstretch. And some
Slight cosmetic damage in the crash.
Trouble in turn 1.
Oh, car on its roof.
Michael Waltrip. Mark Martin is in it. One of the championship contenders.
Elliott Sadler, the Bolson of 38.
Damage.
Johnny Sauter slid up in the 30 car into Brian Vickers in the 25. A chain reaction.
Yes, that's Michael Tuckins. Yeah.
And Biffle, the pole sitter, looks like he barely got through there.
So you see the tire come off of Michael's car, then it got into that grass softened by the rain, and it just dug in, just like we saw Ryan Newman's last year, and sent the car over.
There's run 46.
46.
Somebody hits
Oh, he just gets hooked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brendan Gaughan got into the back of Joe Nemechek in the 01. Brendan Gaughan in the 77.
And Carl Long goes for the wild ride.
And that's all on driver's side right there, sliding down the racetrack. Now she starts to tumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5.5, 6 times.
And almost landed.